that I will be doing with the boys in December. So a thing that I feel like a lot of homeschooling families do is basically the vast majority of December taking off and doing Christmassy things. So we are going to do, I think maybe the first week of December we'll do the normal amount of school. And then we are going to really be taking it easy the rest of December to lean into Advent and the anticipation and just all of the joy that the season brings. And I'm very much looking forward to it. There's several components, and I have talked about some of these in past years. And the first is that each morning they will have, I'm going to get them some kind of generic Advent calendar that there's a chocolate each day. So each morning they'll get to have their chocolate, and then I always wrap up at least 25 picture books. And it's a whole variety of different kinds, different books throughout the years. I check out ones from the library. We also own a stack. And so I will link below. I've had several videos that I did, our Christmas picture books. So I think I'm just going to skip that this season. But I will be doing Vlogmas on my Patreon. So if you wanted to see, when I check in each day, you could see kind of which picture book or picture books we do each day. And I also have a knit Advent garland that they get to pick one thing each day and hang. So one boy unwraps one of the picture books, and then the other boy gets to hang something up on the Advent garland. And then instead of, we have been doing, now I can't remember the Names of God, I think is the name of it, devotional each morning. But we will be doing the Action Bible Christmas. So 25 stories about Jesus' arrival. And so we don't actually have a copy of the Action Bible, but when I saw this for sale on Amazon, I think they just released this year, 2022. So it has Isaiah, Zechariah, Gabriel, Mary, Joseph, Elizabeth, Joseph's friend, the census announcer, goes through all of the, the high points, a dove, angel in the sky, lamb, shepherd boy Simeon, young astronomer, the star, camel, wise men, and then a donkey. So there is Gabriel. So it's a very eye-catching illustration for each day. And I like that. It seems like I like just keeping things very simple for Advent. Because if you make it bigger, it's not going to be sustainable throughout the whole time. So those are kind of the morning time things. And then in addition to that, so I had spoken about with my homeschooling plans before, how I was interested in the Charlotte Mason's picture study portfolios. And I picked out the Da Vinci picture study portfolios. And what I really liked it because it has a whole story about Da Vinci's life at the beginning. And then with each picture, you're supposed to look at it for a set amount of time with not talking. So we do 3 minutes. We stare at it. We don't say anything. And then I ask them what they notice. So for the Last Supper, then it gives you several observations or questions that you can ask them to have a discussion. It's very low key. And I love that about it. So then a Christmas school kind of unit study I was really drawn to because of this is called A Connected Christmas. And Lindsay over at Treehouse Schoolhouse designed it. And one of the things that I really liked is that each week, now let me see if I can get it organized because some of the stuff didn't need to be printed in color. And then other stuff I felt like it did need to be printed in color. So I have things kind of divided up. But okay. So here is, I don't want to give away, everything that happens in this study because I did pay for it and she put a lot of time and effort into this. But here is, 1 week and you get an overview. And so for each day, you have a Bible passage that you read. So I think we will read, the Bible passage that's listed here in addition to the Action Bible Advent. And then each week you have a carol or hymn. And this goes for 3 weeks. Unfortunately, I don't actually love the hymn, Mary, Did You Know? That's for the first week. So we're going to sing, I think, Come Thou Long Expected Jesus. And then there's a poem for each week and an art study. And then also a picture book that she recommends. So I'm going to do my utmost. I think I have access to all of these picture books. So I think it'll just be that I'll end up reading more than one Christmas picture book each day because I love Christmas picture books so much that there's such a long list I like to get through, which is I'm perfectly okay with. Then after that, then there's a craft you can do each day. So what I love is I can do this as much or as little as I want. In the first week, you can make woven paper placemats. You can do soap carving to go along with the Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey. And then the next day, gingerbread cookies, which I think we'll swap those out for molasses crinkles. You can donate to a homeless shelter. And then, so an act of service, and then string wrapped twig trees. So I love that it's just all laid out for you if you want to do all of it, but you aren't at all obligated to. You can do it as much or as little. And then I love that for the art study each day, she has one painting for each of the 3 weeks. There are different questions and that you can answer about the painting. So I will show for the first week, here it is. Or I'll show you the week 3 one or week 2 one because I love this so much. So it's called Christmas Morn by Will Lowe. And look at that. So I got this printed out at Staples. I felt like it was worth it on cardstock, matte cardstock, and I think that is so beautiful. Yeah, in case I didn't say it, Christmas Morn by Will H. Lowe. I think that's such a beautiful painting. So I'm excited to show that to them and see what they think of it. And I really love that there's a different memory verse for each week. So for week 1, it is, therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son and will call him Emmanuel. And then also what I loved is the poems that she picked for this. I don't know that I would have found them otherwise. So Christmas Carol by Sarah Teasdale. I had never heard of this poem. And so it's just going to be such a delight to read through these poems and yeah, just really lean into this season with the boys. So that's going to occupy us a fair amount of the time. But also I did make a nice little printout for us of our Christmas reading plans. I just got so excited about all the Christmas audiobooks we're planning on listening to. So I have Letters from Father Christmas by Tolkien, The Christmas Rat by Avi. I've never read that one. Christmas on Mill Street by Joseph Walker. We read that last year and thoroughly enjoyed it. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever by Barbara Robinson. We really enjoyed that one last year. The Christmas Concert by Andrew Clements. I have not read this one yet, but I'm particularly excited that the narrator is the same one who narrates the Wednesday Wars. And I think he is such a wonderful audiobook narrator. The Great Christmas Kidnapping Caper. Never read that one. The True Gift by Patricia MacLachlan. The Christmas Doll by Elvira Woodruff. And The Nutcracker and the Mouse King by E.T.A. Hoffman. That will be my first time actually reading The Nutcracker. And then I'm sure we will listen to the music from it. And I am toying with getting us the story orchestra book of The Nutcracker where you can hear the different music from it. That could be a really great way to kind of solidify that in their memories. So yes, just so excited for this. And then of course there's many Christmas movies we want to watch together. And another tradition is that always on the first day that we open our Christmas picture books, one of the first books is going to be A World of Cookies for Santa. And I let them each pick one cookie recipe to make from there. And they are cookies from all around the world and from all sorts of countries. And so this will be our 3rd year doing it. And I'm really excited to see which kinds of cookies that they pick. It always makes things interesting. So yes, I'm hoping just keeping things really simple for school. I don't know how many of the crafts that we will do from A Connected Christmas, but I love having the scripture verse, the poetry, the picture study, and then will just be the icing on the cake if we do the kind of craft or baking that accompanies that. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about our Christmas school plans, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye!